Can we just talk about how the Deepwoken devs don't play their game ever? New running animation, right? Didn't need to be here. No one asked for this. Also, kind of looks a little silly. I'm like galloping through this world now, skipping, all nice and fun. But you know what's crazy? If you hold out a weapon and you start running with it, this happens. The animation freaks out and it just does this, where your legs kind of like twitch and then your arm kind of like freaks out over here and your other arm kind of does this too. You know what's crazy? If the devs joined their game after their update, played it, and ran 2 seconds while holding a weapon out, they would find this bug and they would fix it immediately, you would think, right? And that's just one of many things that this game has that just show me that they don't play their game ever. They've never opened the actual game on Roblox.com. Also, the AI now for some reason tilts towards the direction of the enemies that they're targeted on, which looks really weird, and I don't know how you do this. And also, if you joined your game once and saw one encounter, you would see that they're broken and you would fix it, right? I don't know. I don't think they've joined the game ever. And another one, and I'm just kind of like re-explaining the update they just released yesterday. The new Sand Knight animations. Again, no one asked for this. No one even cares, frankly. I feel like they were fine. I feel like there's other animations that would be better to be refined, but you know, in the process of changing them, they broke the timing for when the Sand Knight hits you, so it's much harder to parry them. And I feel like a better priority than changing animations would be fixing the things that have been broken for years now, like the Crustaceous Rex bubbles being invisible. Those have been invisible for a couple years, and also the Crustaceous Rex grab move has the dodge symbol, but it's undodgeable. You literally just have to be out of the way. You can't dodge it. It's an undodgeable attack, even though it has the dodge symbol. So I don't know why he functions differently than every other enemy in the game. Probably a bug. Crazy. They could fix this maybe, right? And yeah, if you're new to the game, they used to have bubbles. You know that little move where the crab tilts down, you get hit by an invisible nothingness? That gets like a little ice effect on you? That's supposed to be like a lot of bubbles that shoot out at you, but now there's just nothing. There's been nothing for a couple of years now, and I don't know if they're ever gonna make them visible again. So instead of fixing that, fixing an already existing thing and making it function better, they added a new thing that is worse. They broke 2 things. 2 new animations are broken, but they didn't fix any of the old ones. It's like, guys, play your game one time. Play it once. I want to watch a dev live stream where they play the game and we get to watch and we get to see them encounter all these things that just have not worked for years. Oh, and don't get me started on the new world events. The stinking interluminary parasol, whatever, invisible arms on release, and was invisible for a full week as well. For some reason, never checked it once in game. If they joined the game one time, they would have seen it's broken. Let's fix this right away. Carnival of Hearts, still broken, in fact. They at least fixed the interluminary parasol, I think. Presumably. The Carnival of Hearts, I have done it 2 times now, and both times, me and my friends go in, wait for 2 minutes, the dialogue goes through or whatever, and then 5 minutes later, ice beam game. Not even kidding. It's like actually 5 minutes. Ice beam game, and then it's a full 10 minutes of nothing, and then we all win. We all get a chest. And then we get sent out of the game, and then a couple minutes later, we all get sent flying at random locations because we lost. We lost the game. So we won the game and lost the game, and it was broken. It has been 3 weeks now, I think. Actually, maybe more. It's been, 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since the Carnival of Hearts was added, and it's still broken. How? In 3 weeks? This is almost a month, guys. Why is no one talking about this? These devs are absolutely terrible. I don't think I've actually played a game with a worse developer team. Stinking wait in line to get a low taper fade has less bugs than this game, and they at least think about their updates. I don't know. I don't even know what to do anymore. It just feels like this game is on this, like, decline. Like, this doesn't even feel real. This new animation doesn't even feel like, what is happening to this game? What is happening? Look at this. Is this still Deepwoken? I can't even, like, believe it. I'm more just bummed than anything. I'm just like, man, this game had so much potential and they're just throwing it away with, like, slop. They're just dropping slop every week. And stinking the world events update was trash. I still haven't even fought the world serpent yet because I don't even want to see it. I honestly don't even want to see it because their reputation has just shown me that they do not care and it's probably broken. The 2 other world events I saw were broken. So why should I expect the 3rd one to work? It's actually baffling. They added a stinking legendary that had almost the range of the Imperator's Edge. Eye of Malice had 10.5 range on release, and the Imperator's Edge, the biggest spear in the game, had 11. Most spears were 10.5 or below, and the stinking sword had 10.5. Like, do you guys realize what you're adding when you add it? Or what's going on? Whatever the new enmity weapon was, thing actually does 20% every crit. And it's like, okay, so you're gonna make every legendary super easy to get. You literally just need to grind, and then there's this one weapon that you have to fight this insane boss to get, which, by the way, was cheesable, and I think might still be cheesable. You can just fling him out of the map, which is what a lot of people did. Crazy, right? Not even the new boss they added worked properly. And yes, I give the devs a little bit of grace because things in Roblox Studio are different than they are in the real game, so these things might be functional in Roblox Studio, but this is like beginner level dev stuff. I'm not even really much of a developer, but dude, if you've been doing coding or you've been doing anything with development on Roblox for 10 minutes or 10 years, you know that things are different in the real game than they are Roblox Studio. There is stuff where something's invisible in the real game or whatever. They have, I don't know, they have at least 9 devs, I believe. If one of them, just one of them, joined the game at any point, looked at the thing they made, they would find many bugs with it, which shows me that they don't even look. I'll give them another grace. You know, maybe they want to do all their patches on the next weekly. Okay, well, the Carnival part is still broken. And also, it's not worth waiting for the next weekly to drop. Just fix it. Just fix it when it comes out. As a beginner dev, if you had a game project, they would publish their update, join the real game, and see how your players are interacting with the new thing you added. That should be an absolute must thing to check off your list. A beginner dev would do this, which just shows me they don't even care. They don't care at all. And it's getting harder for me to play this game. Like, I really want to make videos on this game, but they're just, every update, I'm just like, are you serious? No way they just added that. The devs are so detached from their community. They don't even, it feels like Deepwoken isn't even like a game anymore. This game doesn't even feel like a real. It feels like a brand, you know? Like playing the original game feels like not the original game. Like this running animation and this happening where your animations fight for priority. This looks like something that would happen in a Deepwoken copy. There's no way this is the real game. Does someone have access to the devs and they can go talk to them and be like, hey guys, can you change how you do things a little bit and maybe stop doing weeklies? Because it seems like they can't handle it. They've proven to all of us they cannot handle doing weekly updates. They drop a really sloppy, broken update every single week, and then they probably don't even have time. Maybe they don't even have time to fix it because they're working on the next update to break something else. And they've even shown they can't handle doing it every Friday because they aren't even finishing on Friday. The updates are coming out on Saturday. For a while, they would come out like Friday during middle of the day for like my time, Pacific time. But now they're coming out literally Saturday. It's like Saturday 2 a.m., 3 a.m. or past that. And it's like, bro, oh my gosh, the Carnival of Hearts just started in my server. I wonder if it's fixed. I don't even know how to feel anymore because there's just so many of these things. It's not even recent. It's just like even stuff in the past that has been broken forever. Like, as I said, Crustaceous Rex, the bubbles, Invisible. No way. You cannot tell me that no one has seen that has a voice or has access to the devs. There's no way. So they're ignoring it because they don't care. Or maybe they actually have never seen it somehow. You know, there's even stuff in the past, like the construct mech thing at Miniaturisa had completely unsynced animations for years as well. And I don't know, they are just on a streak right now, messing something up pretty much every week. It seems like they can't go a week without breaking a new thing. How about we fix the things that are broken before we add a new thing? Because they're just stacking. They're stacking broken things on top of broken things on top of broken things, and it's just too much, you know? Why don't you focus on fixing all the bugs that are in the game before you add new content that is still buggy? I'm having a hard time like having the passion to make videos on this game because it's just so sad to see. I think most of us, if you're an OG from like Rogue Lineage or anything, we were all so excited for this game. The Deepwoken directs where they talked about like, oh, you're gonna want to do this, and there's this, there will be lots of this, and there's so many promises they made to us, and this game is none of them. This game's turned into just like PvP playground game that just has like a new broken thing added to it every week. And they've clearly shown to us that there's no vision. There's no vision for this game. There's no way they're thinking, oh, this game we need to add 20 more legendaries by the end of the year, because that will be in place for what we have to come. You know, we need this amount for this because our vision is that we would have this kind of game eventually. There's no vision. There's no vision for this game at all. They have no passion and there's no vision. And frankly, I don't think Ragoozer even works on this game anymore. And I wouldn't be surprised because his whole thing is make games you want to play, and there's no way bro wants to play this game because every update has no passion or heart into it at all. And so I highly doubt it's Ragoozer if that's his thing, is make games you want to play, because there's nothing being added that is exciting and makes you want to play. And then Archmage, I don't know what he's up to, but he added the stinking Diluvian Mechanism and the Ignition Union Origin or whatever, and both of those were just absolutely terrible and also broken and not fun. The Diluvian Mechanism is controversial because some people think it's fun, but the thing I don't like with the Diluvian Mechanism is it just broke the game and just made it so you can just farm specifically for relics and stuff without actually having to do anything. It's just like, make a build for this and you basically win. The Diluvian Mechanism changed so much of how the game functioned. It basically made it so relics are not rare or cool anymore, and then from then on they had to make relics more common from other sources because the Diluvian Mechanism changed everyone's perspective, and now everyone just does Diluvian if you're going for relics. But since they didn't want that, they made it so you can get them from War mode, they made it so you can get it from Hell mode even more, and all these other things. You can get relics from stinking Carnival of Hearts and the world events and stuff. So anyways, those are just my thoughts. I'm sure they're a little messy. I just kind of throwing stuff out. I don't have any notes. But I do want to hear what you guys think about this, because I don't feel like anyone talks about this stuff. It feels like all of our YouTubers that we have, it just feels like they're paid off. I mean, I hate to say this. I hate to be like a calling out everyone, and there are a few that are woke. I don't think that's the right word, but there are a few that are like real, but there's a lot of YouTubers are just like, this new update is crazy. They added this, and there's some of them are even moderators or head moderators or stuff, and it's like, you have access to the devs. Why are you glazing their updates that are terrible? And honestly, I hate to say this as well, but I think there's a lot of YouTubers that just say things because they don't want to lose their position. Like, I really have no position, and I don't really care about having a position in this community. I just want to be real. But I feel like there's a lot of YouTubers that are just very fake and just kind of like, are like, this new update's crazy good. Check out the new content they added. And honestly, that's all the content we have these days, is just check out the new sloppy update they added, but it's like glazed over so you can't even see that it's terrible or not. But my goal with this video is just, in my opinion, it's getting out of hand. So if you could share this video, like it, do all the things. I want this to reach someone who has a voice, because it's just, someone needs to say something. I don't know if am I going crazy? Am I crazy? Am I over criticizing? I don't know. Do what you will with this video, but I want it to reach someone maybe who can tell them something. Here's what I want. Stop doing weekly updates. Give yourself more time. Stop it. And number 2, test your updates when you drop them. Join the game. Add a checklist for when you drop an update. Whoever made whatever, because I know their dev team is not organized. Maybe that's a third thing. Organize your dev team. Whoever made something or changed something, join the game and test it out. or make your testers do it. But if you have testers, get new ones, because they're not helping at all. They're not doing anything, frankly. There's no way they're doing anything. And I guess number 3 would be organize your dev team a little bit. It feels like everyone just kind of like adding whatever. Like one person made Blood Ren. How does that should not be a thing. And especially in a build creation game, that should not, you cannot. In a build creation game, you can't be just like, oh, I just added this, because everything has to work together or else it'll be really unbalanced, which is just pretty much Deepwoken. There's a lot of unbalanced going on and floating around. And then 4 and 1 kind of go together, but stop doing weeklies, make it 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't think many people will care. You can do a patch weekly, but you do not need to add content every week. Think harder about your updates would be number 4. Do not just throw slop. Do not just say, okay, content devs, add something and then just give it off to them. Think more thoroughly about the vision. I want you guys to have vision for this game, because there is 0 vision. So 4th thing would be, I guess more specifically, give yourself vision. Figure out your goal. Where is the end goal for this game? What is your vision? What do you want this game to be? And frankly, I don't believe Deepwoken is a game you can keep adding to over and over and over again, at least in the direction they're doing. So find a goal. Find a goal for where you want your game to be at its end, and then you can kind of add little content updates. But guys, make a new game. Make a new game. Conquest, I'm scared for Conquest. The only thing that's left that we're kind of excited about as a community is Conquest. And guys, I don't think there's any reason to be excited about Conquest. Have you seen what they've added over the last year? If it's the same devs making Conquest, Conquest is going to be the most broken, messed up, and buggy, unfun game mode this game has ever seen. But I mean, on one hand, it might actually be really fun because it's at least something. We're just all starved. But I think that's all I want to say for this video. There's so much more. It's endless. I could talk about Deepwoken forever. I only named a few bugs because I don't want to make this video just me listing every single bug, which I have been wanting to do a video like that because there are just so many. There's just so much unpolished, unlooked at stuff. The stinking door into the spider nest area in the depths opens the wrong way. The handle is on the left side and it opens from the right side. There's just like stuff that's like, did you look at this one time? That's not even a Roblox Studio thing. They just never looked at it. But yeah, that's my little rant. Do what you will with this video. Share it, like it, whatever. I don't even know, man. Maybe no one's gonna see this video, but I just needed somewhere to say things out to. But yeah, that's all. Maybe we'll save Deepwoken. Maybe we'll get the devs to finally lock in, bro. But probably not. I have very little hope, and I might be transitioning to a different game soon because of just how much I don't want to see this anymore. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.